Greetings USD 453 community. I'm Kellen Adams and this is your school community update. We have officially closed the books on the first semester of the academic calendar and managed to do so without a single snow day. That might mean we have a long, cold January and February ahead, but for now, we are thankful to have avoided weather-related disruptions and strains to our operations. To be very candid, we have had disruptions and strains on our school system. They just have not come from Mother Nature quite yet. Throughout the community input phases of our strategic plan update and a series of over 20 listening sessions at each of our school buildings and sites, two significant themes continue to resonate very clearly. Our two biggest challenges to address and resolve for improvement as a district are the increasing severity of some student behaviors and issues related to recruitment and retention of qualified staff. I'll note that in conversations with my colleagues throughout the state of Kansas, these are not challenges that are specific only to Leavenworth. When we talk about student behaviors, I want to be very clear. The majority of our students want to learn, and they want to do the right thing. Unfortunately, not all of our students want to be in school, and they don't thrive in a traditional learning environment. None of our buildings are immune to this phenomenon. Furthermore, not all of our students have the emotional intelligence developed to allow them to self-regulate or persevere through adversity. At all grade levels, we have had a handful of students that get caught in a perpetual cycle of referrals to the office, calls to the home by the building principal to discuss consequences. In-school suspensions are an option, and for the most extreme disruptors, there is the possibility of an out-of-school suspension or, in some cases, expulsion. This challenge requires increased cooperation with our families, with a goal of having appropriate behaviors reinforced both at school and at home. In public education, there is no such thing as a multi-year suspension, so we can all expect that at some point in time, these are students that will be back with us, and we have a responsibility to get them on the right track. We certainly also have a responsibility to protect the rest of the classroom from interruptions to the learning environment. Sometimes that is easier said than done, but we are actively working through a number of options to address this very serious issue, both traditionally as well as out of the box. This cycle of disruption can certainly have a negative impact on the morale of our staff, as they are committed to facilitating positive academic outcomes for all students. We have an extremely dedicated group of administrators, teachers, certified and classified staff members that work collaboratively in an effort to maintain safe and secure schools. Unfortunately, we are operating in an economic environment where we are competing with employers that are able to offer increased compensation and/or benefit packages. Studies are also showing that more people are leaving education as a profession, either through early resignation or by change of career path, than are entering college with an intent to pursue a teaching job. We are continuously focused not only on the recruitment of caring individuals to join our Pioneer family, but also on ways in which we can keep or retain our employees for years to come. I'd like to acknowledge that when our community comes together, either in the form of outreach and support by our Leavenworth Public Schools Education Foundation, or by adopt-a-school activities by our local churches, these things do make a big difference. In the meantime, I want to acknowledge the willingness and responsiveness of our staff to rise to the occasion on each and every school day. During my first few months on the job, I'm encouraged that our school community can find common ground in these areas, and that we can have a huge impact on identifying opportunities for improvement within the parameters of our newly approved strategic plan. That's a very long way of saying that I believe this winter break could not be coming at a better time, both for our students and for the adults charged with delivering their educational services 5 days a week, while being committed to preparing them for success. We look forward to the return of our students on Wednesday, January 3rd. And between now and then, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy holiday season. Take care.